In France this evening on News 360, militant Islamists stormed military base in southern Somalia after detonating a suicide car bomb. Well, stay with us here on News 360 as we bring you the details of these stories and many more. We're also streaming live all across the world on 3news.com and TV3 Ghana on Facebook. And our very first story this evening. President Akufo-Addo has nominated the Executive Director of the Institute of Economic Affairs, Jean Mensah, to be considered for appointment as the new chairperson of the Electoral Commission.
The President has also nominated the Director of Elections at the Electoral Commission, Samuel Tete, and Head of the Political Science Department of the University of Ghana, Dr. Eric Asari-Bosman, to be considered for appointment as deputy chairpersons, and corporate legal practitioner Adjoa Esioma Abrefa as a commission member following the retirement from office of a member of the commission, Pauline Adobia Dajawa, on Monday, April 30. The development follows the removal from office of former chairperson of the EC, Charlotte Osei, and the two deputies, Amadou Sule and Georgino Poku-Amankwa, after the committee established by the Chief Justice, Justice Sofa Akufo, to investigate petitions brought against them, recommended their removal.
So here's a brief profile of the four persons selected by the President to run the affairs of the Electoral Commission. Now, Mrs. Jean Adukwe Mensah is currently the Executive Director of the Institute of Economic Affairs, that's IEA. She's also served as a coordinator of the Ghana Political Parties Program, and she's a legal practitioner, and she's specified on policy research and advocacy. Now, she's also been involved in the development of various policies, including the Presidential Transition Act, that is, of 2012, the revised 1992 Constitution of Ghana Act, and the Political Parties Funding Bill. Now, Dr. Eric Asari-Bosman is selected as well as a deputy EC chair. Now, he currently serves as head of the Department of Political Science, that's at the University of Ghana. He's also been the author of policy papers specified on international politics, democracy in the country as well. Now, also on the list is Mrs. Adjoa Abrefa. She is the General Manager of Legal and Corporate Affairs at Cyrus Oil Services, and she's a legal practitioner, really working in the areas of land and property acquisitions, corporate law, as well as corporate governance. Now, these are the people on the list as selected by the President to run the affairs of the Electoral Commission. Isa.